Let's come together now with a deep breath in unison. Joining our hearts as one. Creating a powerful portal of light. Imagine your breath is an infinity symbol or a figure 8. And your breath is following the symbol's lines, flowing softly, gently, with no restrictions. Gliding over the symbol. Find the softness in your breath. And feel the softness, the gentleness flowing to every cell. Each cell is being recalibrated. Feeling the light and the energy contained in this powerful breath. Relaxing your muscles. Releasing all tension with your out-breath. Light your candle. Page 156. Blessed flame, come forth now. We call upon Saint Germain, Lady Portia, Archangel Zadkiel, Lady Amethyst, and the beings of light from the seventh ray. We call upon the company of heaven, the cosmic beings from the grand central sun, the beings of light from the realms of illumined truth, the violet star angels, and our personal team of guides and angels. May the light we invoke today ignite our inner fire, empowering and illuminating our path with passion, creativity, and insight as we co-create the new earth. We ask that this be the spark to set all life free. And so it is. In God's most holy name, I am. Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, we call upon you now and ask that you reaffirm and strengthen the ring of white lightning around our entire energetic beings, our space, home, and property, around our loved ones, family, friends, animal companions, and around Mother Earth and all life upon her. Fill this divine protection with the fifth dimensional crystalline solar violet flame and cut free anything not of the light. Enhance this divine protection with every breath we take and feel this divine protection now around our sweet earth and all life upon her. We thank you. May the blue flame and violet flame of love eternal shower us with grace and purify our essence, cleansing away all obsolete habits and unwelcomed energy, transmuting into love all detritus, that these may return as loving light into the oneness. In deepest gratitude, we embrace this blessing. It is done, it is done, it is done. Let's now connect in consciousness at the violet star, fifth dimensional pyramid of power. Taking our seats in our amethyst crystal chairs, forming a circle around the amethyst crystal table, which is engulfed with the emerald green and violet flame. Place all those in need of healing on the amethyst crystal table, saying their names out loud, if possible. Placing yourself as well, and we invite all life on this sweet earth in need of healing to join us now. I am invoking the emerald green and violet flame to transmute anything less than love and light from the core of purity, from every cell of my body. We ask that this cleansing and healing continues throughout this call and for as long as needed, in alignment with each being's highest good and God's will. And so it is. Shift your focus now to your heart center, taking slow, deep, fluid, soft, heart-centered breaths. Find yourself now facing one of your favorite trees outside in nature, barefoot on the earth. You greet the tree and place your back on the tree's trunk. You may sit at the bottom of the base of the tree's trunk with your feet on the earth. Imagine that you are breathing in one with the tree. You are breathing in unison. Feel the energy of the tree. As it extends upward to heaven, to Mother Earth, and down to Mother Earth, connecting heaven and earth, Feel the tree's strength, its power, its groundedness. And in this space, set your intentions. Plant the seeds of your desires. Page 33, Declaration of Independence. I am a violet star, guardian of the flame, God's greatest gift, purging the earth from eons of lifetimes, ours and others, no need to blame. I am a violet star, bringing forth higher power, defeating fear, dispelling delusions, breaking barriers, holding heart confidence. Love is the answer. I am a violet star, collectively in oneness, accepting of others with compassion and kindness as our journeys unwind, discovering the dream that lies within. I am a violet star, contributing my gifts to grace all mankind that knows no bounds, to cleanse and restore like never before, bestowing freedom and wholeness. I am a violet star, transmuting relentlessly with my flaming wand, healing humanity, personally and collectively, attaining self-mastery and higher consciousness. I am a violet star, shining brighter, illuminating the way, claiming my power, ascending to new heights with a violet flame, manifesting victory for all. I am a violet star, a son and daughter of Saint Germain. Page 0, we'll say every section. I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother, God, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. In loving gratitude, I breathe my life forth. My I am presence consecrates every thought, word, feeling, and action I express throughout this day with light and love, in appreciation for my gift of life, and so it is. I am asking my I am presence to take control of my thoughts, feelings, words, and actions, to guide me to my highest divine potential, and to blaze the violet flame of God's infinite perfection in, through, and around everything I have ever done that conflicts with divine love. I am invoking the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness to blaze in, through, and around every particle and wave of life on planet Earth and throughout her atmosphere. I am invoking the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness to blaze in, through, and around every particle and wave of life on planet Earth and throughout her atmosphere. I am invoking the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness to blaze in, through, and around every particle and wave of life on planet Earth and throughout her atmosphere. I am asking my I am presence to expand the divine intelligence within the balanced and elevated masculine and feminine holy breath of my Father, Mother God, that I have access to now with every breath I take. I am vibrationally anchored to the geomagnetic and electromagnetic fields of this planet. I am intending my internal Schumann resonance and the Schumann resonance of my home and property be directly connected to the Earth's highest Schumann resonance in Chile, to whatever degree is optimal for my evolution and in whatever time frame is optimal. I leave it up to Spirit to adjust the direct connection in whatever way is optimal for our life on Earth, so be it. I am my I am presence, and I am invoking the full power of the violet flame to transmute cause, core, effect, record, and memory. Every thought, feeling, word, or action I have ever expressed in any time frame or dimension, both known or unknown, that is reflecting poverty consciousness or lack and limitation of any kind. I am asking my I am presence to fill the void where the frequencies of poverty consciousness previously existed with the comprehensive divine love of our Father, Mother God, and the golden light of God's infinite abundance. I am asking my I am presence and our newly elevated fifth dimensional silent watcher and body elemental to download now the highest possible frequencies of our fifth dimensional crystalline solar light body into the core of purity in every electron of our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional earthly bodies. Page 62, Lady Mary. After we'll sit in her energy for a minute. I call upon the Blessed Lady Mary, Archangel of the Fifth Ray, for whom I feel such great affinity, to guide and sustain me in my quest for truth and creative power. I claim all the gifts that have been imprinted on my soul and within my brain structure, and I gratefully manifest them to their highest form for the blessing of all. I am continually inspired to give birth to things of great beauty, to delight and encourage others to do the same. I draw upon the laws of creation and dedicate my life in service to humanity. Page 188. Call for divine government. I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of all humanity, as one breath, one voice, one heartbeat, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love we invoke. Our Father, Mother God, and the great beings of light associated with co-creating divine government on this blessed planet. We also invoke the mighty archangels and the ascended masters guarding the evolutions of Earth. Now, the Goddess of Liberty takes her strategic position at the cardinal point to the north. The Goddess of Divine Justice takes her position at the cardinal point to the east. The Goddess of Freedom takes her position at the cardinal point to the south. And the Goddess of Victory takes her position at the cardinal point to the west. Joining these powerful beings of light are the Goddess of Glory, who takes her position in the center of the earth, and the Goddesses of Oneness and Transfiguration, who take their positions high in the atmosphere above the earth. Joining them high in the atmosphere of earth are the Silent Watchers, the Mighty Guardians, the Galactic Federation of Light, and all of the beings of light who are assisting humanity at this time from the heavenly realms as we empower divine government on planet Earth. Blessed ones, raise the most intensified frequencies of divine will, divine love, and divine enlightenment from the very heart of our Father, Mother God, through the heart flame of every person who is now or will be in the future involved with the governments of Earth in any way. Awaken every one of these people to the profound opportunity and the awesome responsibility they have during this cosmic moment. Enlighten everyone to the profound truth that it is time for divine government to manifest now. Let each person that is now or ever will be responsible for the governments of the world in any way tangibly feel and experience the power, love, and enlightenment of our Father, Mother God, flowing through their heart flame. This will allow the sacred knowledge from their recently recalibrated, immortal, victorious threefold flame to surface into the heart and conscious mind at a new and greatly accelerated pace. We now invoke the I Am presence of every one of these people to take full dominion of that person's thoughts, feelings, words, actions, beliefs, and memories. Empower that person to hear and to listen to the intuitive inner guidance of their I Am presence, which will guide them unerringly toward the fulfillment of their individual and collective divine plans in their mission of co-creating divine government tangibly on Earth. Now, beloved legions of light, seal this activity of light we have invoked this sacred and holy day in the immortal, victorious threefold flame anchored within the heart of every person on Earth. As we collectively hold the sacred space for the manifestation of divine government on Earth, expand this activity of light daily and hourly with every elevated holy breath we take until planet Earth and all life evolving upon her have God victoriously completed our ascension into the fifth dimensional crystalline solar frequencies of the new Earth. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. Page 192. I am healing through the power of infinite transmutation. This healing activity of light is stated in the first person so that every person's I Am presence will deliberately participate on a conscious level. I am sitting comfortably in my chair with my spine as straight as possible and my arms and legs uncrossed. making me an open conduit for this activity of healing light. My I Am Presence, my Silent Watcher, and my fifth dimensional body elemental now take command of my earthly bodies and this powerful healing process. I am my I Am Presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother God. I am also one with the I Am Presence of every person on earth. The healing I am invoking for myself this day, I am also invoking on behalf of humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. I know this activity of healing is being God victoriously accomplished through each person's I Am Presence, in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. With every in-breath I take, my Father, Mother God now breathe into my breath from the very core of creation, brand new solar frequencies of the fifth dimensional emerald green and violet flame of healing through the power of infinite transmutation. With my every out-breath, this sacred emerald green and violet flame flows through the mighty transformer formed by the unified heart flames of Lightworkers around the world. Now this sacred fire flows into the center of the planet, where it is secured in the newly ascended solar heart flame of Mother Earth. Once Mother Earth assimilates this sacred fire of solar healing, she joyously breathes it out through her fifth dimensional crystalline grid of comprehensive divine love. This exquisite healing light now blesses and heals all life evolving on this sweet earth, the maximum that cosmic law will allow. In deep gratitude, every particle and wave of life on this planet begins to experience with wonder and awe this brand new solar frequency of God's healing light. Now I continue focusing on my holy breath, and I clearly see that with every breath, I am magnetizing into my heart flame and projecting into the heart flame of Mother Earth higher and higher solar frequencies of the emerald green and violet flame of healing through the power of infinite transmutation. Every person's I Am Presence is now standing in readiness to participate the maximum healing that we are capable of receiving within our earthly bodies. Under the guidance of my I Am Presence, my Silent Watcher, and my fifth dimensional body elemental, the emerald green and violet flame of solar healing begins to permeate every facet of my earthly bodies. This sacred fire penetrates into the core of purity in every electron of my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies in preparation for the life-transforming divine healing that will now take place in these vehicles. With deep concentration, I visualize the emerald green and violet flame of solar healing as my I Am Presence, my Silent Watcher, and my fifth dimensional body elemental now command this sacred fire to heal, cleanse, rejuvenate, restore, renew, resurrect, and transfigure the various systems in my body temple. As I focus on my holy breath, my healing process begins. The emerald green and violet flame expands through my physical brain structure, my spinal cord, my nervous system, my chakra system, my acupuncture points, and my corresponding meridians. The healing light removes every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind in these systems. This is increasing my ability to think, to comprehend, and to use my creative faculties of thought and feeling to co-create the infinite perfection of the fifth dimensional crystalline solar new earth. Next, the healing flame flows into my eyes, instantaneously removing every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind. This healing flame is restoring my eyes to perfect sight, allowing me to see with new eyes and to recognize truth and perfection in all life. The emerald green and violet flame now flows into my ears, instantaneously removing every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind. My ears are restored to perfect hearing, allowing me to hear with new ears, the intuitive inner voice of my I Am Presence and the music of the spheres. This healing flame now flows into my nostrils, sinuses, respiratory systems, lungs, larynx, vocal cords, trachea, bronchial tubes, and every function of my voice and breathing apparatus. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. My breathing is enhanced, and I am able to breathe the maximum frequency of God's prana and life force with every single newly balanced and elevated holy breath I take. I am now blessed with the breath of the Holy Spirit, and I am empowered to speak with the tongues of angels. Next, the emerald green and violet flame flows into my mouth, teeth, gums, tongue, esophagus, stomach, liver, gallbladder, small intestines, ileocecal valve, large intestines, appendix, colon, kidneys, bladder, and every aspect of my digestive and elimination systems. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. The healing flame is restoring all of these aspects of my digestive and elimination systems to vibrant health, thus allowing me to purify my body and to assimilate my food and beverages perfectly. Now the healing flame flows into my spiritual brain centers, my pineal, pituitary, and hypothalamus glands, and the ganglionic centers at the base of my brain. The emerald green and violet flame now flows into the remainder of my endocrine system, my thyroid, thymus, pancreas, spleen, adrenal glands, gonads, and all of the other glands associated with this ductless system. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed, and all of these aspects of my endocrine system are restored to perfect balance and function. The healing flame now flows through the various facets of my circulatory system. First, it flows through my lymph nodes and lymphatic fluid, then into the muscle of my heart, and through the chambers, valves, veins, arteries, and capillaries. The emerald green and violet flame now flows through my red and white blood cells and my bone marrow. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed from my circulatory system. This is increasing my ability to feel and to use my creative faculties of feeling in heart-based ways that express divine love, oneness, and reverence for all life. Now the emerald green and violet flame of healing flows into my reproductive system, my female or male organs. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. The healing flame restores every aspect of my reproductive system to its perfect function for this stage of my life. This allows me to hold the sacred space either for myself or for anyone else who is destined to bring the children of the new earth. This healing flame is creating a chalice of light in every mother and father, a holy grail through which these precious children will be born. The transfigured reproductive system in every parent will enable the I Am presence of the incoming children to create perfect vehicles through which they will assist in co-creating the solar new earth. Next, the healing flame flows into my skeletal and muscular systems, my bones, muscles, joints, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, fat cells, and connective tissue. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. The emerald green and violet flame of healing restores every aspect of these systems, empowering me with strength, vitality, and eternal youth. Now this healing flame flows through my skin, hair, nails, and every remaining facet of my physical body. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. As the healing flame purges every remaining trace of contamination or disease in my earthly bodies, my I Am presence is able to greatly accelerate my transfiguration into the immaculate concept of my fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light bodies of vibrant health, eternal youth, radiant beauty, and infinite perfection. Now with the new solar emerald green and violet flame of healing through the power of infinite transmutation, pulsating in every electron of my earthly bodies and the earthly bodies of all humanity, I ask my Father, Mother God, and the legions of light associated with this sacred fire to blaze it through the entire elemental kingdom and the physical, etheric, mental, and emotional strata of Mother Earth. I know and accept that this healing activity of the emerald green and violet flame is being God victoriously accomplished with every breath I take. The divine solar templates for the fifth-dimensional crystal and solar light bodies for humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth have now been formed and will be amplified every single day with every breath I take by my Father, Mother God, through Mother Earth's fifth-dimensional crystalline solar grid of comprehensive divine love. For this I am eternally grateful. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. And feel in your heart now immense gratitude for this powerful activity of light. Page 152, our closing prayer. Sealed in the violet flame of cosmic forgiveness, I send forth my gratitude to the beloved presence of God, I am, in me and in all humanity, to the great host of ascended masters, the cosmic beings, the angelic host, and the elemental kingdom who have served all life this day. I offer you the cup of my consciousness as a holy grail, through which the light of creation will flow to fulfill the divine plan for planet Earth. Beloved Father, Mother God, from this moment forth, with every breath I take, empower me with the ability to radiate the love of my I Am presence to every particle and wave of life belonging to or serving the earth at this time. I realize the oneness of all life, and in deep humility, I bow before the light of the cosmos as I serve as a pulsation of light in the body of the Supreme Source I Am. And so it is, for I have decreed it in God's most holy name, I am. Extinguish your candle. Thank you. We are sparking great change. Onward and upward. God bless.